Hey guys, and welcome back to another championship predictions video. This week we're up to game week 39. 9 fixtures to predict this week because some of those teams are involved in FA Cup action. But before we do get on to this week's predictions, let's have a quick look back, as we always do, on how well we got on in the last game week. So in week 38, most of us had an absolute disaster of a time. Myself, I only came away with 3 points with no perfect scores. Top scorer though from last week was Tayyab Iqbal, and Tayyab came away with 10 points and 2 perfect scores. Shout outs as well there to Mark Chapman, who came away with 8 points, and also the Dugout Football Channel, who also came away with 8 points. So congratulations to the three of you. Looking at the league table now, Shane O'Donnell still top of the tree on 310 points, followed by myself on 299 points, and Ferris77 closing the gap on myself on 294 points. Dugout Football Channel fourth on 292 points. But that's enough of last week. Let's crack on now and make these predictions for week 39. So first up, on Saturday at 12:30, this is live on Sky, we've got Derby County currently in 23rd position in the table, entertaining Coventry City at home. Derby now only one win in their last 6. They sort of turned around fortunes prior to this dismal run, you could say, but things are really looking bleak there for Wayne Rooney's Derby County. Coventry City, on the other hand, they themselves have been going through indifferent form. Losing at home against Hull City was a bit of a shock on Wednesday evening. In this one though, I think at home Derby may be able to pick up something, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this fixture. Also at 12:30 on Saturday, we've got Sheffield United, the Blades, coming up against Barnsley. Now Barnsley are the ones at the bottom of the table who could actually escape from that relegation zone. Currently on 28 points, 2 points behind Reading. They've only lost once now in their last 6 fixtures, and last time out they had a good win against Bristol City 2-0. Sheffield United currently occupy 9th in the table, only 1 point outside that playoff zone themselves. Tough match. Sheffield United going for promotion and all that. I think they'll just beat Barnsley in this one. Will be a very tough match, but I'm going to go for 2-1 home win to the Blades. Next we move on to the 3 o'clock kickoffs, and we've got Bristol City coming up against West Brom. West Brom, after going through an absolute dismal period, kind of turning things around a little. Haven't lost now in their last 3 matches, and 2 of those have been victories. One notably was a 1-0 home win against Fulham on Tuesday evening. Bristol City, on the other hand, going through a little bit of a sticky patch. 4 defeats now in their last 5 matches. So I'm actually going to go for an away win in this one, and I'm going to go Bristol City 0, West Brom 1. Then we got Huddersfield coming up against Bournemouth. Huddersfield currently in 3rd, Bournemouth currently in 2nd, so all to play for in this one. Huddersfield need to win this one just to keep on the toes of Bournemouth, or Bournemouth will move 6 points ahead of them, unless of course there's a draw, which I think there will be. I think both of these teams will cancel each other out. Last time out in the league, Huddersfield lost 2-0 away against Millwall, and Bournemouth 1 win in their last 4 now, and they drew, surprisingly enough, at home against Reading. So yeah, I'm going to go for a Desmond's in this one, 2-2. Then we've got Hull City coming up against Luton. Hull, very good away victory against Coventry last time out. And Luton now up to 5th in the table, looking real good bets to hang on to a position in those playoff berths. And I think they're going to take all 3 points in this one, and I'm going to go for Hull City 1, Luton Town 2. Next, we got Reading coming up against Blackburn. Reading 1 position above the relegation zone, winless in their last 4, and last time out they did get that good draw against Bournemouth, but prior to that they lost 3 on the bounce. Blackburn stuttering slightly, but they are in 4th position in the league, and they did come away with all 3 points at home against Derby last time out, and I think they'll just edge out Reading in this one, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 away victory to Blackburn. Then we've got Stoke City coming up against Millwall. Now, went to the Cardiff City versus Stoke match, and Stoke played okay in that game, but a little bit toothless up front. They did score first, but Cardiff then were, even though they didn't have the lion's share of possession, it always looked like Cardiff were going to win that match. Millwall, on the other hand, find themselves in 10th position. I can't even remember the last time that they lost, but they had a very good home win against Huddersfield last time out, and they've had draws against Middlesbrough, away against Blackburn, and victories against Reading, Sheffield United and Derby. So I think they're going to take all 3 points in this one, and I can see them winning 1-0 away from home. Then we've got Swansea coming up against Birmingham. Swansea, last time out, injury time winner against Peterborough, who look doomed, look dead and buried, don't they? And Birmingham also going through a sorry state of affairs there at St Andrews. 1 win in their last 6, and last time out they lost at home 2-0 against Middlesbrough. So I think Swansea will edge this one, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 victory to Swansea. The final fixture of the weekend sees QPR taking on Peterborough. This takes place on Sunday, and I think QPR, currently in 6th position, they'll really want to cement themselves in those playoff places. 3 defeats in their last 4 matches though, but I think they shouldn't have too much trouble against Peterborough, and I'm going to go for a 3-0 home win to the R's. So that concludes my predictions for week 39 of this 2021-2022 championship season. Make sure you leave your predictions in the comment section. Try and climb up that table. See if you can catch the likes of Doug, Ferris77, myself and Shayna O'Donnell at the top of the table. We now head into the international break as well, so there won't be another championship predictions video now for around about a week to 10 days, but I look forward to providing you with my predictions all the same. Myself and Nathan will be going to the Wales-Austria playoff match at the Cardiff City Stadium next Thursday, so watch out for a vlog from Nathan on his channel. Also, a vlog is currently uploading as I record this match for the Cardiff City versus Stoke match in the Championship, but for now I'm going to bid you all farewell and see you all in the next video.